mean, I'm definitely interested in alternative energy and interested in the environmental impact. You know, we are a working family, we pay our bills, and so if this was something like, with all the extra money you have, do something nice for the environment, that was not a possibility. I think what's so exciting about solar right now is that just recently, in the last few years, solar energy has become so cheap that in most places on Earth, it is the cheapest way to generate electricity. We're excited to be part of that kind of energy revolution, but what made it easy for us, honestly, was because this will save money. I mean, when I was talking to my wife shares our concern for the environment, but absolutely, this had to make sense from making ends meet. And so this is something where we'll not only save money on our utility bill, but it also adds to the value of the house. So it wasn't that difficult of a decision, to be honest. Honestly, we chose you because you're in our neighborhood. In that sense, I would say that our business was yours to lose. So, you know, when we started doing research, you were rated as one of the top solar companies in Georgia. We saw fantastic reviews online, and so essentially because you were in our neighborhood, as long as we got that confirmation, we were absolutely sold, and we've been thrilled every step of the way. One thing that surprised us was how easy it was. To find out that this is something that was going to be done in just a day was cool. But while the installation process was going on, our neighbors across the street, I guess, had a pretty good view of their work. And so we were actually getting texts, they were texting us photos of the work and saying, these guys are so efficient, this is fascinating to watch. So they were like literally just drinking coffee, and their entertainment was watching solar panels be installed. So they actually had a better view of it than we did. We got some good aerial photography, at the end of the process, which was cool. It's fun to see how much you're generating, definitely, but you can also see how much energy your house is using. And so I had heard people in Germany say that they have become, it's become fun for them to become energy efficient. And I've experienced that, where I'll come home after dropping kids off from school and I'll see how much energy the house is consuming, and I'll go around and turn off all the lights upstairs and unplug things that don't need to be plugged in, and I've literally cut the house's energy consumption in half, and I can see that in real time. And so it becomes something where you're saving on both ends, and you're saving significantly on both ends. You're getting significant energy from the sun, but you're also becoming really conscious about how you're using electricity at home. So here's where the installation took place, and this is what connects our panels to the internet and the app, and allows us to get real-time information about what's going on with our panels. We worked with Better Tomorrow Solar, and we got all of our information up front. And so obviously you can learn about solar in general, doing your own research, but ultimately you have to find out about how much capacity does your roof have to generate electricity. And Better Tomorrow Solar can tell you that pretty much immediately, and they can give you real information about your return on investment over time, the life of the system, and you can get that information really quickly. And so I'd recommend you need to get those questions answered first. I think that for most people, assuming your roof is a good candidate for solar, and if it's not, they will let you know that. But if it is, at that point, I think it becomes a pretty easy decision, because it makes real economic sense, and at the same time, we're doing something to address our climate crisis, and also to move our system of energy in a direction that works better for both people and planet.